This man retarded.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the show, what's wrong with you? If you're not, you know where you at and you know what you came to get. You know the voice, you know the name, and you definitely know the game, but we should say that for last. At this time, this is when I bring in my players.
What's understood, it absolutely don't got to be explained, man. It's your boy, El Papachulo one, the great, King one, Dunn one, Whiskey one, waiting to watch the Rams beat the fuck out of the Falcons today.
Please don't listen to this man. He's an idiot.
Oh man, y'all finna beat up on the Falcons. That's fucked up, bro. But they used to it by this point. But yeah,
Absolutely.
you already know. Second, man, it's your boy Jay Marley and his bitch, and excited, man, for football Sunday. You know, had a great week, and it's time to go and get ready for the show, man. Let's go.
If you don't mind, Mr. Marley, can you tell him why you had a great week? I mean, could you inform him? What happened?
Oh man, you know, shit. Finally got my air conditioning fixed, man. That shit was close. You know, it
So that's what we doing? That's what we doing?
you know, it was steaming in that bitch. But I appreciate you for circling back on that, Juice.
Oh, I'm sorry. He finally took the Similac off his breath, ladies and gentlemen. He is finally stepping into, older man's territory. Vaughn is he close to crossing over. He tilting over that goddamn ledge. He hanging on for dear life.
I mean, if I already give him too much of my security questions, I can't keep giving them information so they can steal my.
Goddamn, you was a community activist when you was out here slinging freezer meat for the free. I mean, anyway, let's get back to this goddamn intro. I am Juice Shakur. To the ladies, I am Doc Love, or the Love Doctor, and we are missing one player, Gorilla Pimpin'.
Gorilla Pimpin'.
We gonna need your ass to show up between November on his way, nigga. Bring your ass. All right. If we know we got a football Sunday going on, all I know one thing, and I ain't talking about Nas. I don't need no one mic. I need more than 7 points. 7 points. That's all I need. All I need more is 7 points. 7 points. Anyway, if I got my boy Whiskey One in here.
Yes, sir.
If I got, Marley in the place to be, if Gorilla Pimpin' somewhere to be found in November, then I mean, I don't know if y'all familiar with our IG. If you're not, you need to go look it up. He the guy on there with the Goku haircut and the Hall of Famer jersey that's all his players will ever be used to is going to Hall of Fame. No rings. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Listen to me, Daddy!
Yeah. Let him know who you be.
Thank you, Juice. I am none other than Mr. Al Roca.
Wow.
Mr. Knee-High Peach.
I can't even call it. Stone Cold Alky.
I mean, I'm sipping on some shit I can't pronounce. Tupuco, Tupuchico.
Don't fuck up them people brand like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, that ain't because of the name. That's just because of the education level.
We already know you read off a teleprompter, goddamn it. Don't fuck up them people, goddamn shit.
Can you read, my son?
No.
Mr. Bag of Destruction himself.
Hell no.
You nasty motherfucker!
We're talking that's okay. We'll keep that conversation to ourselves. But if you don't know what all these names are equaling up to, I am none other than Von the Villain, like my man Juice Shakur said, brother Fat, brother Gorilla Pimpin'. Hold it down. We'll see you in November. But together we are the collective of I'm just saying. 48. Brother Marley, would you please do the honors? You asshole.
Can I check it?
All right, guys, man. I got a good question for y'all that I've been trying to ask y'all. All right, it's been a lot of like passing away with like all of the rappers. It kind of seemed like every week it's just like a rapper passing away. So I was gonna ask y'all, is it happening for like all of the rappers like trying to get killed, getting their chain took, like having all these problems? Is it more so because of the hip hop culture from everything that is trying to get talked about, from killing people and trying to do all this and that, or is it more so from people having problems economically with like trying to be like hungry and trying to be starving? So 9 times out of 10 they don't have shit. So if they see a person with all this jury shit, they trying to get it. You know what I mean? So I personally thought it was gonna be a great question to ask all of y'all. So shit, what y'all think about
Me personally, to kick it off real quick, I think it's both. One,
it? Yeah.
I think it's art imitating life. I think it's life imitating art, because we always say music is such a tastemaker and cultural setting of what society could be sometimes. I was like to make the reference of Marvin's Gaye. Oh, geez, Marvin Gaye.
Don't you start that! Don't you do it! Don't you?
I didn't try, bro.
Marvin is gay. You talking about that nigga?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Disrespectful.
I didn't try. Listen, to the gay estate, I didn't try. I apologize.
This nigga can't say a whole name.
So, God damn it. I can't stand you motherfuckers. Ignorant. Just ignorant. Just ignorant motherfuckers. Listen, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On album was a great like time capsule of that, that era. Like literally what was going on. I think the name for that album was perfect, to the Vietnam War, to the heroin addiction at the time, getting out of the civil rights movement, poverty in a lot of metropolitan cities, just everything. And right now, yes, music plays a part in it, and the economic situation with inflation, a lot of people just getting tired of jobs and their requirements, but not meeting it with the pay. Like you're double working me, you're triple working me, but the pay's not equaling up to the work. So a lot of people are either going the entrepreneurial route. That's not working. Once the entrepreneurial route's not working, you're fed up because your bills are steady coming. Like I always say, a person like is gonna, given their circumstance and their surroundings, they're either gonna fall prey to them or they're gonna adapt. Some people adapt, some people fall prey to their surroundings and their situation. And they do what I guess comes natural. If you're not going to give me, I'm going to take. It's just that simple to me. I think it's art imitating life and life imitating art. They feed off one hand in hand. And let's just be honest, where music is at right now, art is art, but drill, it's nothing to see your favorite artist, holding a gun in their hand. Like I was on Facebook a couple of days ago, and I think NBA YoungBoy, it was a clip somebody took. I don't know, he was at a video shoot or something. One of his many children, I'm not trying to say it to be funny, came in through the camera and he slipped and he was like, ha ha, boy, you just bust your ass, you know what I'm saying? Look at the camera, you embarrassed? Nah, fuck you not. He said, look at the camera.
Yeah.
So they can laugh at you. And before the video ended, because the caption of the video was, wow, this escalated quick. I did not see that coming. He pulled a gun, looked like a 9mm Glock out. So I can end, but before he could say it fits what he said, the video ended. Like that just goes to show you that that's the time that we living in. Or maybe it's always been like that, just because social media is now making it easy and accessible to see it now. So that's just what it is, man. I hope I didn't run on with that whole explanation, but I think it's a little bit of both.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
No, I feel like your explanation hit all the keys. You just need to get like examples who names you can say, and that'll help your point.
I actually got some, but I want to kind of drive a point home that I didn't get it, originally for me, I actually watched another podcast. Shout out to Big Facts Podcast, Ayo Canseco. He made a clean observation about something that I didn't even pay attention to, that I feel like a lot of people will gloss over this point, but here it is. Um, a lot of these shootings, yeah, we do hear, well, especially in this month alone, it's been about jewelry and just robberies, right?
Mhm.
But a lot of these shootings, what they have in common is the downfall was really over a woman. Tell you why. The girl that posted recently on the PNB Rock situation, they wouldn't know where this man was if it wasn't for that picture, right?
I mean, I really don't think they'd have any. Bro, he was in the hood at a Roscoe's.
I
It could have
mean, that's
been
true. That's
people
true.
trying to
But
line his ass up
let's
easily,
not
like
let's
they're
not act
walking
like
around.
but let's not act like, you know, I mean, that don't escalate the situation. Because I
Correct.
mean, we've heard it quite a few times where it's just like somebody, they post something, the other people see it, they get the drop, boom, because you never know who's watching you, who's watching
Exactly.
your every move. So that's one scenario. Okay, I want you to think about something else. Mo 3, he
Mhm.
literally had just got through leaving a woman's house. Next thing you know, he get caught up on the highway. Who gets caught on the highway? Come on now. Okay. Then look at the King Von situation. That whole situation got escalated over, and it's ironic that Von just brought NBA
One
YoungBoy.
of his baby mamas, yeah.
Right. A woman. It just didn't correlate through the actual source. It just went to the secondary source, which would be Quando Rondo,
Guilty
right?
by affiliation, basically.
Right. Then let's look at recently Trouble. Trouble got killed in his house. Oh, I'm sorry, not in his house, in one of his side chicks' house by her ex-boyfriend, current boyfriend, whatever their status may be, I don't know.
Mhm.
But the similarities to all that is kind of like not putting this on women, but it's kind of like, damn, it's just too much ironic shit to where it's like it's always somewhere a woman is somewhere nearby in the vicinity, or they just got through dealing with a woman, or they was currently with a woman, and then boom, something happened. And I mean, I don't want to just throw it out there, but I mean, I gotta say it. I mean, we don't know how genuine these women are towards these men. They could look at them as meal tickets. See what I'm saying? And they could just be looking at it like, shit, we just trying to hit a big lick. So she'll stick around and act like she love you and whatever the case may be, because they showed, well, in the video I watched with Ayo Canseco, shout out to him again, he pointed something out. The man was like, okay, well, if you look in the video, when this man is bleeding out on the ground, you not one time here, during this whole robbery incident, his girl don't scream, she don't make no sound or nothing. And then after they leave and the man dying on the ground, she don't make no valiant effort to try to save this man's life. She don't run up on his body. She don't want to get her shoes dirty or nothing like that. Folks even question, was she even the one to make the call for 911? They don't even think she did that. The Trouble situation, I mean, old girl came out on the thing, on the social media and was like, well, y'all act like I set it up and I feel bad about this and woo doo woo woo doo woo doo woo, but ain't shed one tear. You know, King Von situation. I mean, come on now, man. Ain't nobody. These folks ain't really. These girls ain't really caring about these rappers. You know, the Mo 3 girl. They said that they just cleared. They said that was a setup. Cause how the hell did they get the drop on them so fast? And if they did, just by chance get the drop on him, they had to know where he was coming from. You in the middle of a busy highway? Come on now. Texas is pretty huge. I've been there, you know. Come on now. So I mean, that's just something that I feel like we can't exclude out of these situations. It's very much so what Vaughn said. Very much so. it's both with, you know, how the economy is and how the culture in the music industry is being ran right now. But let's not exclude a part of the culture is it goes back in a topic we talked about a long time ago, the bad bitch, the IG model, you know.
Mhm.
Man, we don't these women what they telling you while they on there and they shaking that ass. They buy money. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know who willing to be affiliated with who gonna hit the lick. So that's kind of like where I'm standing with it right now. We just don't know. But I absolutely agree with what Vaughn and Marlon was saying. It's, yeah, kind of hard, bro. Hard to pinpoint one specific thing.
True. I mean, shit, man, I agree with y'all to an extent as well. Like, it's absolutely right. um, shit, man. But if I could, I like point blank. The culture has taught us as kids that like point blank, we got to be some tough ass yo motherfuckers. We let like if anybody look at us crazy, we supposed to be trying to take care of them people. You know, like we got to do this, have to do that.
Right.
Absolutely. But if I could, I also wanna not talk to like I also wanna like bring up the problems that we having as a people. You know what I mean? Like we over here handing Ukraine billions of fucking dollars where it is fucking I don't like some veterans that is fucking homeless. You know what I mean? Which is odd to me. Like if you have ever had to fight for this country, why in the fuck are you like how can you be like you shouldn't have to go through these type of problems and stuff like that. So I personally think as well, like we just don't care too much about us. And then to add on, it is all about the government as well. So I mean, it is black people. So like it is all a part of their plan is to have us to hurt each other. It's all a part of their plan to kill each other because we is starving, because we is hungry, because we is broke, because we don't have any goddamn thing. And the only thing we see is people over here with their jewelry, with their money, and like all of this shit. So absolutely, bro. If I don't got it, if I'm starving, if I need it, I'm gonna take it from you. And it's hard out here over here up in this world because I like, bro, the people really don't give a fuck about us at all to a extent to where we is just constantly struggling, having to like go through COVID, having to go through monkeypox, having to go through all of this shit, and hardly getting any type of help, any type of like help at all. Like I don't like the place over there up in Jackson, Mississippi. The shit just got taken care of to where all of their water is okay. That shit has been about
Black
2-3
Diamond, here
weeks,
I
right?
come.
Like
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it have been a
This
fucking
nigga.
while, and 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 it's tough, bro. Like real life shit. Like and don't get me wrong, I get the culture, I get that we got it, and it's a part of the hip hop, but a lot of motherfuckers that I grew up on, it was more so entertainment. I knew a lot of people wasn't talking about shit that they did. It was more so them just doing entertainment or talking about people they have like witnessed, like tried to like have all of this or that. Now
Right.
it is actual people that is about their life. It is like your motherfuckers like point blank. They have witnessed this shit. They have been real life into this shit. So like absolutely, it's also with the culture. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely with the culture of the hip hop. It's tough. It's very tough. But let's not also forget that it's also a part of they fucking plan. They trying to watch us kill each other. Like it's just like a dog eat like they put all of this shit in place to have the the people starving, the hungry need some shit, and the only way that is possible is just trying to rob a motherfucker. And also, I well, yeah, and also, bro, if you getting robbed, your chain is not worth your life because two things is gonna happen. Either they take your motherfucking chain and you able to walk out of there, or you on the fucking floor dead as a doorknob and your chain still gone. Like it ain't gonna be no fucking difference. So yeah, shit, I'm gonna be quiet with that. But yeah, absolutely, it is a part of the culture. But let's not forget the economic problem with this shit as well.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Ways,
I
man.
mean, say what, Mark?
No, I said yeah, both. Von when he started off, it's both. It's both the fame and it's also that like Juan was putting on the hunger out there, whatever. So but and that's the dangers, man, of like I don't know, like I know like people use social media and stuff to promote different stuff like that, but like I was telling people at work when this accident first happened or whatever, I was like shit. I know a lot of people do it. I would post like shit stuff that happened throughout the week. Like shit, I posted like once I'm good and clear, whatever city I was in at that time. You know, that way I already out that pain, I already out that area. Then I posted like afterwards or whatever. So, but like it's just it's always sad. Like I said, for the family and for the people that's there. And then the only other thing I had to put on it was a little devil advocate to like I know a lot of people are blaming the girl and saying like emotion. I'm like, only thing I would say, and it's something that we big on this show is about mental. Like that situation, shit. You don't. Nobody know how they react to something like that until you in that situation. So yeah, we could say, why she's not reacting. Shit, she could be fucking shocked. It could be like a freaking processing, like, oh, what the fuck happened? Because one moment they just having a dinner, and next thing you know, is glass shattering, people getting shot at, and freaking the person she came there with on the ground, you know. And it didn't like this happen in like a time where she can had a full chance to react. Is in the moment, there, right live in your head. So my her brain probably trying to tell it wasn't real, and we don't know. Like I said, anything that could happen, and why it can have the full effect to what people would feel like is how somebody should react when somebody died. I mean, that's you because you're not in that moment, in that moment that you could say that. But when that shit happened, you realize there shit. You don't know your brain is trying to go in between working fight or fight scenarios. You don't know you need to run. You don't even know you need to be in there, let alone like check on other things and all this other stuff. So I was just saying, give people some grace, man, and not just go ahead and pile on because yeah, you hurting, they hurting, everybody hurting about this person leaving, and just to go and to try to pile on somebody else as the culprit is not helping the situation. And so
I
that's all.
agree. I agree, but I disagree. I'm sorry. Like I'm not telling a person exactly how to respond to a situation because we're different. But it's just that I was always brought up. Your actions speak louder than your words. Your actions speak louder than your words. Your actions don't necessarily got to be what anybody else's want it to be directly, but it do need to be in some kind of form or fashion of not necessarily pinpointing an exact emotion, but it got to be on a certain level where you just like, bro, this is affecting this person. Like everybody grieves differently, but viewing some of these women action, yeah, it don't necessarily come off like that. It comes off like it's kind of like what they teach us. Don't fight over a woman because what? Don't kill over a woman because what? Because once you did or you kill whoever, y'all beefing over this woman, is she gonna grieve over you or is she gonna, be upset over you? Yeah, maybe for a few, but eventually life goes on, right? Then shit, she gonna end up fucking another nigga and you locked up for the rest of your life or dead, and or the other person, same scenario. So it's kind of like in this situation, it's kind of like where I see like it's already a turning point. Like, hey, this new, it happened, but shit, what am I supposed to do? And not saying that that's their approach, but like I said, I come up and where actions gonna always speak louder than words. Like, you look at a person's actions and you gonna know, like, damn, like they fucked up off this. Some of these chicks, nah, I don't see it. So I get what you're saying. You ain't saying nothing wrong. It's just simple fact I just don't agree with it.
Shit, man, and if I could, man, point blank, people like we have to like have it up in our head as well. Like I get it, you got it like that. If you got it like that, you got it like that. But if you're going to a regular ass store, if you without fucking security, if you head into a hood ass place without security, I get trying to help out black businesses and do all this other shit. But just don't have it on you, point blank. Like, just don't. Like, there is no need to have it on you, honestly. So, like real shit. And I am not trying to have it like it's just totally his fault, but still, to a extent, there is no need to be up at the Roscoe's with having hundreds of thousands of dollars of jewelry on. Honestly.
And then this the thing. I know everybody's saying, well, nah, you can't blame the woman. Bro, in my opinion, who's to say? I mean, it's not a secret who he dated. He had on his social media platform, right?
Right.
It's videos where y'all can go vividly look this up for yourself. It's a dude on there that told him, hey, we looking for you. Where you at? And he laughing about it. His old lady in the car. She witnessing this whole situation, this whole severity. And the dude was like, "What? Yeah, where you at? Where you at so we can pull up on you?" He was like, "Fuck, nigga." He was talking his shit. And then he was laughing at the dude. He was holding his chains. He was like, "Boy, don't he was like, "Boy, I take that off your neck. I snatched that off you." He started laughing about it. Then his girlfriend was like, yeah, we got to go. We ain't got time for that negativity. They laughing about it. And then right before the video ended, the dude said, yeah, you gonna eat them words. Let's go into his academics interview. He was just describing where it was an incident where he felt like he was in harm. He was in danger and folks was after him. He literally was like, yo, they was on that type of time, but they ain't do it because X, Y, and Z. But he just literally said, he said, where I'm from in Philly, people usually sneak when they trying to rob you. In Cali, they so bold, they'll come in broad daylight and take your shit. Tell me that, man, the power of the tongue ain't real.
Yeah.
So that's why I said with this situation, I get people saying, oh, well, his old lady and that. Bro, people will go to extreme lengths to get you. As Pimp C said, if somebody wants you, Jack, they gonna come see you, Jack. So that means they may do homework on you. They might figure out who your loved ones is, who your old lady is. And she made that picture, not saying that he was in the hood, so it wasn't too hard to find him. But who's to say? I mean, that damn show wasn't something to add to the situation. You already knew. The dude was telling them, yeah, there's some dudes down here looking for you. We want that. Told this man this. He laughed about it. So he knew his life was in jeopardy. She heard it. She was in the car with him. And then boom, this happened. Come on now. We got to hold accountability for all parties. If you hear somebody, listen to me. If I'm with my old lady and my old lady hear somebody threatening me and threatening my life or whatever, there's no fucking way you telling me that she's finna go post something with me while I'm around or live or none of that. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. No. My life is too valuable. Her life too valuable for me to even, first off, we wouldn't even have been in that environment.
Right.
Like Warren said, you in the environment, you low-key asking for it. hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I just hate when people just like to negate the fact, well, you know, this person going through a lot, and yeah, you know, they grieving. Yeah, they might be, but I mean, even though they may be grieving, we gotta hold people accountable. She grown. She made a mistake. She made a mistake. She should have never posted that picture. Cause you can say, oh, it's a million Roscoe chicken and waffles. Yeah, that's true. But I guarantee you, them niggas probably, if they did catch them off that, they probably said to themselves, it's a Roscoe and chicken and waffles around here, around our hood. Man, go around there and see if it's a fancy ass car around there. Cause you ain't gonna tell me he wasn't in nothing nice if he walking
Right.
around this motherfucker with all this jewelry on.
Right.
Use context clues, Blue. Come on now.
Yep.
You got to be smart about this shit. That's why I said that picture that picture did not. It only add fuel to the fire. You laughing at somebody that's telling you, hey, there's some niggas down here. We want that. We're gonna come get you. Tell you that. And you laugh, and then you stun on them, then you grab your chains like that, you know, kind of flossing on them. What you think gonna happen?
Absolutely, man. Hey, you absolutely right. Absolutely, man. I don't know. It's a tough type of thing, man. I totally understand the culture. I get it, but we also have to start trying to make some better decisions up as human beings, because I mean it is totally wild out here. It is people that's starving. It is people that real life will kill you for it. You know what I mean? Will take your life for that little piece of change. Like, honestly,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no bullshit about it. So I mean, I don't know it, and I also kind of think, like, after all of these killings, people need to be more smart. Like, people need to move a little bit more carefully. I mean,
Absolutely.
as
Absolutely.
a rapper, you up in one of the most dangerous jobs nowadays. Like,
Right.
what was some, like, shit, two like, it probably sounds crazy, but really ain't no need to be eating up at any storefront. Like, there's no need, honestly. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, why are you making all that money? Just order something. Have it delivered.
Exactly.
Come
Like
on.
it ain't no need to be just trying to, like, I get people trying to uphold they hoodness and you know, trying to do this, but up
What is
at this
that?
point,
And that's gonna
that
cost
shit
you
gonna
a
get
bullet.
you killed.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't give a fuck. Niggas can tell me, nigga, you don't need come in Country Club Road no more. You're goddamn right, nigga. I didn't make this just to go back. No shit. I wouldn't give two fucks. That them be the niggas you cut off right there. Oh, nigga, you ain't hood. Oh, nigga, you ain't this. You right. You absolutely right. That's, bro, stupid shit. And like I said, not trying to keep throwing this woman thing in there, but I gotta say it to my young entrepreneurs, my young guys on the rise, and you still want to do this music shit or whatever, not even just music shit, anything that you become successful in, bro, y'all got to be really, really cautious about who you calling your old lady, who you laying up with, who you pillow talking with. Cause you don't know these people and their intentions. Not saying that every woman is not to be trusted, but I'm saying, like, bro, man, get to know a motherfucker and see if that motherfucker really care about your well-being. If you with a motherfucker that seems like they want to be in the limelight just as much as you, or they want just as much of success as you got off your name, man, get rid of her.
Right.
Well, I think everything needs to be said on this topic has been said, and I'll just sit back listening, man. Shit, y'all was doing such a great job. I feel like my input has been inputted, so we can go ahead and move on, man. Brother Juan, thank you for that question. Thank you guys for the answer. So I'll try to be quick with my soliloquy. Okay, here is Chris Jenner, sex trafficker, sex proprietor. I got a lot to say. I'm gonna try to be quick with it. For people out there that aren't familiar with the term sex trafficking, I know a lot of people like to equate it with somebody God forbid, being in a parking lot, being hog-tied, or shoved into a van. That's definitely a description that plays a part. But the true definition is moving one or multiple individuals from one location to another forcibly to engage in sexual acts. Now, like you said, how does that apply to Kris Jenner? If you've been following Ray J's live for last week or two, and full disclaimer, I know Ray J is someone that we like to kind of laugh at and, view his character traits as a joke, and, like, why you doing this to yourself? But sometimes we get so caught up in the messenger instead of the message.
Right. Absolutely.
So allegedly, when the whole Vivid sex tape came out in the mid 2000 with him and Kim Kardashian, I suppose that was not the only one. Kris Jenner allegedly and supposedly forced him and Kim to shoot multiple and took them to a location in Santa Barbara. Now, wrap your mind around this. A mother seeing a sex tape with her daughter, multiple sex tapes with her daughter, saying, no, that's not a good enough angle. No, she's not getting hit good enough from the back like that. Oh, when you came on her face, that wasn't good enough, Let's reshoot another one. And I'm going to try to get this distribution deal from Vivid Videos. And the whole fucked up thing, and I kind of understand he was saying, when this thing came out, the narrative was, here's this young black man that pride on this, young, naive, they think the same age, naive, gullible white woman to doing a sex tape and distributed it. Let it get leaked. Didn't take responsibilities for it being, concealed and in a safe place. That was a narrative for years. The whole concept of Keeping Up the Kardashian show was to follow this family as they get through this traumatic experience, and, the sex tape being leaked, the Kardashian name being tarnished from, once being notified with this notorious lawyer in the OJ trial. Now it's being solidified with porn. That's the whole foundation.
If that name was told as a sex tape, boy, little did Lamar was smoking crack way. Oh my God, no.
You getting choppy. What you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. If they thought that this tape was gonna do something, boy, they just don't know. Lamar Odom was like crack fight. He was he was watching it. Well, I'm just saying, man. I mean,
show my fucking God.
I mean, look,
but no, man.
I mean, I don't know this is serious, and I'm not sex trafficking. Every time we talk about this, and I knew this, I ain't gonna lie. The more and more I hear about Kris Jenner, the more I'm like, I want to fuck her. That's all I care about. But
not side note, it was rumor, the whole OJ documentary, because he was cool with their father, Chris. Chris was cool with, Nicole. That they, rumor they'll swing. It's rumors that Chloe is his actual daughter. I mean, her facial features, her genetic.
Yes, I mean, she got that big height, head.
Pre-surgery Chloe. You really look at them images and them pictures, she does like OJ's actual, claimed daughter. Like they favorite. AC Collinworth was knocking out OJ's wife. Like they were all just fucking each other. So hey, who knows?
I'd fuck Chris.
But
Kris Jenner kind of bad. Hey.
Back to the original soliloquy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It just goes to show to the topic I had weeks ago, when it's the female sex being the perpetrators, or being the aggressive ones, or being the approachers of sex, or sexual innuendo, or unwanted sexual acts. It always gets overlooked, or tongue in cheek. Man, you want that. Like even now, and I'm not saying it's to attack my boy Juice, but it's like, hey, I'm giving him all this information. He like, well, shit, Chris a freak. Because it's like we are programmed to see women in this light of not being the aggressors.
Mm-hmm.
When they can be just as manipulative.
I'm about to say, if I could, man, I really don't know about this one, just because
was wrong.
Before anything could even get distributed, they both got to sign their fucking name.
And see, this is where I gotta go. If you pay attention to Ray J's live, it was rumored throughout the years. He had actual documents. He had documents too, like forcing him to sign and are signing for him, which is illegal.
When nobody forcing, she signed like one of the stuff for him just so they can hurry up and put it out there. Absolutely, but it was with his consent. It wasn't as if he was like, no, don't do it or whatever, and then she still signed it. It was just because he was like trying to take a flight or trying to head out, trying to do this or whatever, and yeah, she signed it for him. Absolutely, you're right, but it wasn't without his way of saying, oh no, I refuse to do it, and then she signed it and just put it. Oh fuck no. And also, if I could, honestly, I mean, if we talking about it, I mean, obviously it was gonna help Kim K. I mean, but I think personally, Ray J knew it was gonna help him as well to an extent. The only thing I would say more is that Chris is a fucking genius. Honestly, like Chris is fucking smart. They capitalize off one sex tape to make these motherfuckers billionaires. Billionaires.
And they have no skills. None.
Fucking, bro. Off of Kim K.
Vaughn, you go do a sex tape right now, and we're gonna see if that's gonna make our family millionaire.
Right.
We're gonna get a million laughs.
I'm a guy. One saying he think to an extent, name one sex tape that's ever made any man famous. They didn't already have a skill. Tom Lee was already a notorious drummer from a great band. Name one sex tape. Oh, this is gonna make the man blow up.
No, I mean, because for the women,
85% of 90 people that consume porn watch it for women.
Right. But I'm all right. Point blank. There is shit that you could have like. I personally think they capitalized off of it.
Of course, they capitalized off of it.
Yeah,
because she's a white woman. She's a white woman.
Don't act like he couldn't have not capitalized more though. There is no fucking way he couldn't have not capitalized more. How? Shit, just by being out, just trying to be out here in the club, just doing hosting or doing this or doing like it could have been more ways that he could have if he wanted to. I personally think he just didn't want it.
Moesha is his goddamn sister. This nigga's been on TV since TV since before some of us even drive.
And I personally think that's exactly why he wanted to do the fucking sex tape, because he is known as Brandy's sister. Like he trying to have his own shit.
Brother, not sister, brother.
Well, Brandy, hey, your brother, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So great niggas giving love to the gay niggas.
Once again, just because you a year older don't make you fucking like a mature person. You still ignorant and childish, J. Marley. You hear me? You're still ignorant, motherfucker.
I mean, bro, cuz I'm gonna say this. You're absolutely right that men, I shouldn't view women, or men in general shouldn't view women as harmless. Like they can't be predators as well. You're absolutely right on that. I'm going to say in this situation, there was consent. There was some questionable calls. I will give you that. But at the end of the day, it wasn't like Ray J was 16 and Kim Kardashian was 15 and they was just laying down and we watching some teenage foolery. No, we watching two grown folks that was down and out on their luck. And they knew if they fuck, they was gonna make a buck. And the mama said, "Good luck." Okay.
And also, like, why now? Like, honestly, like, what changed? Like, well,
because I hit it. Okay.
Because, like, I totally understand that, like, shit happened, but, like, I mean, he could have been like. Because point blank, people for years automatically already have their assumptions. He could have cleared out the shit the same way he cleared it out years ago to like have it to where it was like, okay, we know for a fact. You know what I mean? It wasn't like him. So why wait years? I mean, like it's been over like a decade or so. Like why?
Okay, but see, I see you making my point. You making my point for me. You say, I'm gonna let you finish. Why this guy? Why this guy wait all these years? Just ask Bill Cosby why these women wait all these years. Just ask R. Kelly why these women wait all these years. Nobody answered that
Absolutely.
question though, right?
But
Come on
see,
now. Come on now. Come on, black man, white man.
hold on now.
Why you waiting all these years?
We also talking about people that so-called
Come
not
on now.
consenting compared to two people consenting.
That is.
That's two totally
That is
different
true.
things. We talking about
It's
two
the same.
adults, a
It's the
man
same.
and a
I'll
woman
say this.
consenting
It's the
compared to
same as the waiting thing, but one do got a point. Consent and non-consent. And I mean, he mocked it low key. Remember the I hit it, I hit it? It
right.
wouldn't be something that you made a joke of if it was this big of a severity. Just I'm asking you that. Do you think he would have been mocking it? I never seen a woman mock about Bill Cosby drugging him, you know. Like,
No,
no.
of course not.
So why now it's serious. But back when Kanye first dated Kim, it was like, nigga, hold on, nigga, I hit it. Yeah, I hit it. Okay. That was your opportunity to speak
Man,
now,
point
forever
blank,
hold your peace.
that shit should have been out there. Especially if it was more so about like money or trying to get what was owed or this or that or whatever. It should have been out there more. And it ain't as if I'm just trying to put the blame on him because Kris Jenner, all right, listen, Kris Jenner, I personally don't think was a sex trafficker. I think she was not the mom right then. She was the fucking manager. She like Kim K was Paris Hilton assistant for a long time. You don't think that like Kris like understood what was the magnitude of her sex tape or some shit like that? You know what I mean? And created some shit. Yeah, it was her fucking daughter. I get it. It was her fucking daughter. I get it was like three or four tapes to where they changed it out. She actually watched them and told her, don't use this one. We're gonna go with this one because of the angles is better and this and that. I get that. I understand it. But that wasn't like that was just a good fucking business move. Like, bro, that was a good business move. It ain't like if well, I get it was orchestrated, it was out there or whatever, but I don't think it's to the point of sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is more so.
I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna make my point. If her father had done that, there'd been a man done that, and Kris Jenner is basically a good executive producer on all these reality shows they've been on. But they still had that reality show.
If the father did it, not
If a man just was
I can answer it. If the father did it, this is how they would have proceeded. The father is a lawyer. They would have looked at his corporate career, and then that would have been the explanation they used to come at him so hard. Now, to retort your shit, I'm gonna throw it back at you. What was Kris Jenner doing before this tape?
Nah, shit. They don't do shit.
My point exactly. So therefore, they have nothing to do. She has nothing to lose. The father, on the other hand, he did you or did you not just say a part of their history is their father was a part of one of, if not the biggest case of America.
Right.
So he has a corporate profession, right? So he has to monitor and watch his image. If he tags that a part of his image, he might as well say he threw all his long career, what they call crossing the bar and all that shit, threw that out the window. He had something to lose. She had something to gain. Now, I'm not making an excuse because you do bring up a good point how the biasness of how the world perceives women when they do certain antics compared to how a man is. But let's go back to something we've said plenty of times on this show. We don't like it. We don't agree with it. But at least we're acknowledging that they do exist.
Of course. Of course. And before we get on top, Mar, do you have anything to say on this topic?
Not really, man, because like Juan was hitting that at first, like, yeah, this 20 years ago at this point, shit, I really like I said, until you brought it up, I saw articles about them talking about like the reaction to it, but your original question was like how should we look at her about this? And the thing is, like, they once again perfect timing on when to release it, like this information or this coming out 20 years after the fact. You know, that's a trick that that a lot of government officials do on different stuff. They seal documents for like decades and then release it years later when shit. Most of the people who really be furious or mad about that shit is dead and gone or fucking, they're older now and can't do anything about it. So that was smart to release it now. Like, I agree, if it would have came out during the time when this all came out and we realized that her mother was making her, or like how you framed her mom making her do these sex tapes or whatever. So that, it would have had the reaction that you was talking about. They would have shunned them and all this. But seeing that all of it came out now, and this, like I said, 20 years later, it's not gonna have the same reaction. It's not people don't really care. People are pretty much sick of the Kardashians anyway, so they don't need another reason to feel disgusted by them. They already got plenty. So but for me, like, I understand what you were saying, Von. Like, for me, that would have been weird and sickening for me that this mom is like kind of like you said, pimping out her child and doing this and looking at that. And also, like when you were saying about the dad, not her dad, but if a man was the one doing that, we would have said he was a predator. He was over here using his child or whatever, so to become famous, become all this, whatever. We looked at it real bad in a negative manner. So, which I've heard people, like I said, this rumor has been around for long enough that I heard whispers of it, but I don't know if this is what you need to confirm it, because it still does he said, she said shit. So that's one thing about it. I was just shocked that shit still bringing up 20 years ago. I mean, I think AOL was around when I was looking up that sex tape. Goddamn,
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. The sex tape trash. It was trash.
It is. It's a horrible sex tape.
It was trash.
And bro, honestly, I mean, he probably ain't trying to promote, but only thing it's doing is just helping out their new season of the Kardashians.
Exactly.
Only fucking thing that it's doing is just making a hell of a lot more fucking viewers for the Kardashians.
That's always what they
definitely
doing,
gonna
bro.
talk about it. So
that's all they doing, bro.
Right, like, bro, it's every time they come out with a new season, it's always they
scandal ahead. Kanye in the hospital, Pete Davidson, the new mistress.
Right. Kanye West
talking it. It's just narratives, bro.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. So,
I mean, but
it ain't hurting them at all. It's actually helping.
I will say this though, Von.
Almost on 20 seasons, 20 plus seasons.
I will say this though, Von. You bringing up very clean cut points. You're not saying nothing wrong. This is the crazy thing though. Just like we sit here saying that Kris Jenner should be viewed in a certain light, it's no different than how we protest that. Where the hell is these parents that pimped out their kids to R. Kelly?
Right.
True.
And
that
they got sex tape.
That is true.
Yeah. Same situation.
Except the age limit. That's right. Always the problem.
See that now that is some predatory shit. Not saying that Kris, wasn't on the same type of time, but let's at least give leeway.
I mean, don't forget about the youngest daughter letting her date Tiger, who was almost in his mid-20s, and she was under 18.
Who?
Kylie. She let Kylie at 16 and 17 date Tiger.
I mean, now that, I don't know. She made her date Tiger.
That's your child. That's your child. You living under the roof.
I mean, but dog, I'm saying, did she make her date Tiger?
I'm not make, but I'm saying, like, you still under.
She allowed it. She allowed it.
You under 18. I'm your legal guardian.
And that's true. That's true. All I'm saying is
she's a white suburban mom with money, so
hey, if she allow it and they going for it, put it this way, it's no better. It's no different and no better than R. Kelly being allowed parental guidance over 14-year-olds. Same shit.
Yep.
Same shit. I agree. It's just crazy that
R. Kelly just lost his bag. That's it.
Right. It's crazy that we view Kris Jenner in this light, but then we look at the parents, because we don't know their names, the 18 million of them that gave their daughters away and pimped them out to R. Kelly. You'll never hear nobody say their asses should be in jail too. No, they victims. Come on now, man. It's bullshit. all around the board.
Yeah, but I just wanted to bring it up because that was interesting, and I can't take full credit for it. I gotta give a shout out to my man, comedian. He's a comedian, but I also call him a true speaker. A lot of people have to give Dave Chappelle that title, which he deserves. But my man Ryan Davis, I was watching not a YouTube, but Facebook clip of him, and I was like, man, this is a topic that needs to be brought on the show because nobody actually looked at it like that. Nobody actually looked at it from that standpoint, like. Like what I'm saying, it's consent. These athletes, these rappers, they consensually talk to the Kardashians. Some of it to gain notoriety. Ironically, someone with actual talent, rather be athlete or entertainer, going to a family that doesn't have it to gain notoriety. I mean, shit. If you want to think about the main reason Kim Kardashian was so popular, because she was a unicorn. She was a white Argentinian woman met with a manufactured ass. I mean, she had black woman's features. And I guess that's why the core of it kind of bothers me, because for years, what is now bad bitch rhetoric was characteristic or genetic traits that they shamed out women for having.
Right.
Baby hair, long nails, big earrings, fat asses, thick thighs. Now you got women of different cultures trying to get that to gain. Hey, I got nothing against interracial dating. 9 times 10 attract a black millionaire.
I'm on my Dr. Umar shit. Black people to be dating black people.
Exactly.
And that's
Booyah!
And that's their preferences. It just hey, and like I said, I got nothing against interracial dating, but it's like this young lady that's going viral. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the period ooh ah.
Bro, that shit's so stupid.
And I said, please do not make another one famous for doing something that y'all would label a young lady that same age but a different ethnicity ratchet for.
Right.
Please do not make another bad baby famous for just being blackface.
But you want to know the sad part? We get Please don't. We in a mature mind state. But who's predominantly using the social media? It's not us. It's kids. Kids ain't mature enough to understand and decipher when somebody is being ignorant and when something is, out of pocket. So
that's my vent session. So I'll pass it on to you guys. Apologize for how I borrowed too much.
No. You good. You good.
I believe Brother Marley falls upon
Marley.
Oh yeah, man. Shit. Switching, I don't know how to switch from that, but to sports, I guess. But yeah, shit, man. The only real question I had this week, everything else is just discussion points about this week in sports and shit that happened throughout the news. But one question I had is sports, like freaking, what are like sports moments from your childhood that still like give you that like nostalgia like feeling and so still even to this day. And the reason I brought this up, I mean, I know me and Juan the one that watch baseball, but in the moment right now is two things that in the history of baseball they don't happen that much that are going on right now. Like Aaron Judge is going for 61 home runs in the season. That's gonna break the Yankees record, and then like you just said, Aaron Pujols, who's like 42.
It's about to be a part of the 700 club.
Yeah, finna be a part of the 700 club. One of the probably the last ones we're gonna see in a long time, whatever. So, like seeing both of those, it just make me think about like because baseball was the first sport I was able to play, and I remember like all in old days, like freaking during the home run chase and all those things, and even like when I first got in love with the sport, and so it just made me get those two moments or whatever, like seeing these moments, this is probably that nostalgia. So I was trying to see for y'all like sport moment, or even I was even thinking about like even WWE moments, things like that, anything in your childhood that give you that nostalgia.
Oh man, I got plenty of them.
Yeah, so floor is y'all, go.
What get me with just like that is more so like watching football that is like gritty, like some hard nose run, putting like hard hitting type of football type shit to where it ain't a lot of fouls being called. It's like real live punch you in the mouth. I punch you in the mouth back and
You
forth
gotta go to
type of
ESPN
shit.
Classics to see that.
I mean,
Yeah. Always
it
trying to see
have
somebody
been
get
a
killed.
couple of games that had it. It's a couple of games that have it. Like especially when it's like a raining game or a snow game, to where you
Right.
just have to
Right.
fucking run any damn way.
Right.
Like yeah, like I love those type of games.
I think if I go, of course, mine gonna be kind of cliche. I can remember Michael Jordan winning his sixth ring and hitting that final shot, and I remember the announcer saying, "Is that Michael Jordan's final shot? If that is, what a way to go out!" When he pushed off on Byron Russell and he hit that motherfucker, I remember where I
Yeah,
was. I was
it
like 8
is
years old.
that considered a offensive foul, fam?
Not back in '98. No,
Yeah,
not
true,
'98.
true,
Yeah,
true.
not
Yeah, true.
'98. Yeah, that was that real nigga ball. I remember. I remember when AI stepped over to Ron Lue. I was watching that
Oh
game with
man,
my daddy. Oh
that was
man.
classic. That was
Oh
Oh
classic.
boy,
man.
a Laker
Boy,
fan.
That was
that
classic.
nigga was mad at me. Boy, I was cheering that shit. Man, I said, look what he did. That nigga was on the ground. That nigga said, ugh. I said, yeah. He was like, you wanna hear this shit. Come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq. You ain't gonna let this little motherfucker get us. Got that ass whooped. That was the only game they lost in the playoffs, but at least that was a famous loss.
It was.
God damn it. Man, hey, R.I.P. Kobe. I ain't got nothing against you. You know, back then I ain't necessarily care for you. But you know, my dad was talking all this kind of nonsense, talking about Kobe gonna do this, boy, can't wait to watch the game. Man, that game came on, my boy. Hey, boy, he was on 2K before 2K. Give you some of that. Yeah, he was going off. I remember that. As far as WWE moments, one special one that
Oh,
stands
you
out.
didn't have to do all of them. I'm just saying,
Hold on, but I'm just saying,
up.
I gotta give the WWE one because it's kind of classic. 19, I think it was 98. He was 98 or 99. Stone Cold, when he was getting ready to win his first world title, you know, Mike Tyson was a special guest referee.
Hey, yo,
I
always liked the Stone Cold because of the
that
beer.
pay-per-view. I had it like 8 or 9. Bro, I saved up money in Country Club. And I remember that. And my mama let me buy that shit. I asked her, I said, can I pay for this? She was like, you gonna spend your money on? Yes. And half the hood was at our house, and we watched that goddamn pay-per-view. And Mike Tyson hit Shawn Michaels with that motherfucking right hand, knocked him out. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I remember that shit. So, them like some classic moments for me.
One that just always resonates with me.
LT breaking the record.
Huh?
LT breaking the Russian record.
No, I mean that was a good moment too. I remember that too. But no, it's just because it was funny because a documentary about it. That's Reggie Miller in 1995, the 8 points in 9 seconds. the gardening, you know, all that, him and Spike Lee jamming at each other whole series. He grabbed the nuts in front of my wife and all that shit. John starts at the free throw line. Mark Jackson, hey, do it for me, cuz. Do it for me, cuz.
What you talking about?
How Mark Jackson said.
Oh, damn, what did he say?
John wanted no part of those.
Yeah. Here you go. He was like, I get to the line and I look over at John and I'm like, oh man, I know that look. John wanted no parts of that free throw line. Went up there, clank, missed the first one. I said, it's all right, John. You get him next time. Man, when I seen him miss that next one, and I looked at Rich, I said, we got him, champ. We got him. And, you know, Spike Lee came in, Reggie over there grabbing his testicles, you know, telling me to, you know, what am I supposed to do with that? My wife said standing right there, man. Yeah.
That's
Spike cost
That's
them that series.
that's just like, I don't care how old I get. Like, neither one of those franchises won a championship. God knows when. I think since the merger. But it's like, that's one of those playoff, series that always is going to stand the test of time because all the storylines from it, everything that was going on, small town versus the big city. Spike Lee being the ultimate Knicks fan, being probably the most annoying person outside of New York, is in Reggie Miller, vice versa. So in Indiana, that's just one of those moments that I never forget. Even though I wasn't young enough to recollect it, but the documentaries about it, it's just like, man, that's crazy. Secondly, I may ruffle some feathers with this. 2007 Super Bowl, the undefeated New England Patriots at the time versus the 97.
Son of a bitch. Hey, mute his motherfucking mic. I don't hear this stupid shit. Man, cut that shit out. Man, nobody want to hear that shit.
Hey, let's go to the next
Hey,
person. Let's go to the next person.
Hey, nobody want to hear that.
Versus the
Nobody got time for
97
that.
Giants.
That ain't nostalgia for every damn body.
Bullshit.
That's goddamn pain for some people on this show, goddamn.
The way Jay Marley hurry up and had that hand button up on standby, he was not waiting for that
Hell yeah,
shit.
we ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. I
Hell
don't care
no.
how old you was. Fuck that. No.
The
Move on to the next moment.
Hey,
goddamn.
Next
yo,
moment,
famous
nigga.
helmet catch
that
was
helmet
set up
catch
the
was
red
classic
zone
though.
touchdown to Plato.
One. We own you,
The
bitch.
helmet catch
We
was
own you,
classic.
bitch. We own you, bitch. One, we own you, bitch. And Vaughn, I don't know why you yeah, I bet it was exciting for you knowing you ain't gonna never sniff a goddamn championship in your lifetime.
First of all, y'all own us from cheating, absolutely.
Oh, the second
Fucking
time we cheated to
cheating
beat y'all whack ass.
cheating assholes. That's one thing that bugs the hell
Exactly.
out of me
We
as a
own you.
motherfucking
We
cheater.
own you, bitch. We own you, bitch. We don't want to
Even
hear
when you're
that.
dead, I own you.
Yeah. And Vaughn, I don't know why you bringing that up. You ain't gonna sniff a championship, let alone the AFC.
Oh my God, bro! God damn, y'all
Asshole.
actually beat us that year to get to it.
You know what? I don't even care to know your last one. Fuck your last one. Just
I
because you said
had
that
two.
shit.
That's this and that one.
Man, hey, go to the next person, man. This nigga right here, man.
Hey yo, and also I didn't know we was talking about the stuff that made us feel that, like, I thought we were talking about what happened now that have us to like talk about the shit in the past. But now it kind of seemed like we just only talking about the past.
It is. It's childhood. One childhood. You know, you
But
old as a motherfucker. I know you can't read.
Off of what this old motherfucker said, is like what brings you back to the nostalgia, not what about the damn nostalgia.
But if you read the question, he said back from what brings nostalgia from your childhood.
Well, man, fuck that nigga Jay Marley, honestly, anyway.
Oh my
Ain't
God,
nothing.
this is out for.
I mean, I gotta ride with the nigga because
We got any goddamn
Matt Jones
got
nigga.
any problems
But I swear to God, if I look at we only got 7 points on that motherfucking board, he gonna hear a
I'm about to say,
mouthful.
because if we talking about nostalgia, then I can easily go with Marshall Faulk running and catching every fucking ball that Kurt Warner would pass it to him, having him to be one of the people that having over like 20 touchdowns. Like he was just a great person.
Kurt Warner, remember that.
Kurt Warner being a motherfucking dog out there.
Trash.
You know what I mean? Torrey Holt,
that shit was trash.
Doing his motherfucking thing.
Bro, we did not tell you to endorse your team. We talking about a moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit. you about to versus this other nigga.
At least his got to do with his childhood. He over here.
But don't nobody want it. He finna go. Listen, if you give a nigga an inch, he'll take a mile. This nigga gonna start naming every nigga on his team. We do not care.
Okay. My nostalgia is watching Barry Bonds hit the
I remember that.
To be the home run leader. You know what I mean? Me watching the helmet catch, absolutely. You know, that was the best
fuck
thing.
you, man. Hey, we done. Fuck you and Vaughn. Hey,
I grew up hating everything that my brother loved. So my brother loves the Sacramento Kings, which made me love the Knicks or whatever. So we used to argue all the time or whatever. He would always talk about Pages.
Well, I swear to God.
Pages.
You and Vaughn, off that, both of y'all
What?
niggas, I hope both of y'all teams go 5-12.
Damn,
It was a moment.
I don't give a shit. You keep that
that's
shit to
fucked up.
yourself.
That's fucked up. But look, I feel like my brother.
We're gonna have to
never
start
called
screening these
Pedro
questions, Juice. We're gonna have to start screening
Story
these
Hell
Yaka
yeah.
bitch. I feel like my brother did never call him his actual name. Like my brother did never call Pedro Stoyakovich his actual name. He always
What
called
you
her
talking?
Pedro Punch a bitch or Soccer bitch. Pedro
Pedro
Soccer
punch a
bitch.
bitch. Punch a
I know
bitch.
that's his name. I know Pedro Soccer
Hey,
bitch. So
hey.
Yeah,
that was always his name.
I'm gonna
yeah,
be real.
yeah.
Your brother, hey, Jizzle, shout out to Jizzle. I'm gonna let this be
Shout
known.
out to Jizzle.
They supposed to have been in the finals
They were.
against my team. Well, my team at the time, after Jordan retired, was Philly, AI. They supposed to play AI in them that year, but as the referee Tim Donahue said, it was a whole bunch of under the handed tactics with LA, you know. They ain't, you know, they had to get their cash cow in there, Shaq and Kobe. So, you know. So your brother wasn't wrong. I mean, they was wrong as fuck now.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. Absolutely. It was just I just automatically had to hate
hold on,
them.
but man, just imagine if they'd have went against y'all. No, the year I think they went, it was 02 when they played the Lakers. So I mean, they would have went up against y'all. They would have went against New Jersey.
Yep.
Boy, they'd have beat y'all ass in that
Who gonna beat the shit
goddamn.
out them,
Boy,
man?
they'd
Fuck
have
them
beat
niggas,
the
man. What's
brakes
wrong
off
with you?
y'all ass. Boy, Mike Bibby was actually playing like he was black back then. Boy, they'd have beat your ass in that goddamn. Hell yeah. And boy, every time y'all went up there, y'all was a human punching bag. I wouldn't want to go to the finals. I'm getting my ass whooped like that.
Hey, helmet catch, bitch. Fuck you.
Ty McCullough having ass, center ass nigga. Kerry Kittles. Ain't no nigga last name Kittles gonna be winning no damn ring. Sound too much like Skittles. Taste the rainbow, bitch.
Keep Van Horn, bitch. Fuck you.
I care about
we
none
can
of them
get out
niggas long sock, tube sock wearing ass.
Oh my God, the nostalgic moment. I think everybody's touched on what's been a memorable moment.
I ain't gonna. I'll let y'all go first.
Everybody didn't touch on that. That was you and one touching on that bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, is it not one of the greatest catches?
No, it ain't. It ain't shit.
Hey, look.
It don't fuck that
San
thing. His
Antonio
knee was
Holmes,
down.
Look, hey, yo, we also got to bring in that San Antonio Holmes catch. Hey, with the Steelers when he tiptoed.
That was a great one. That was a great one.
Bro,
Hey, that
the
was a good
best
one,
catch.
too.
Wait a minute. So you telling me this whack ass helmet catch is better than that fluke ass catch that the Seahawks made on us to get to the goal line when it was through the boy legs and he still somehow made
Fell
it
on
hit
his
the
chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, bro, I give it to him. That was like one of the most miraculous catches, but that bullshit ass
it was
man,
given because
on,
the person that caught it, who was actually cut after the Super Bowl because he was horrible all season. That helmet catch, man. Like I said, Eli's knee technically was down. That should have been a sack. That should be in the game. But hey, I mean,
nice time to admit that, Vaughn. After you made it.
I'm not the goddamn ref. I'm just saying.
Hey, you better be glad we was rocking with each other on them Miami Heat days, niggas. Because I let them know how you had the long face before Ray Allen.
You have let them know plenty of times on this show. Goddamn.
Nigga was finna cry in the car. I had to build that nigga confidence. Nigga, hey, nigga, pick your spirits up, nigga. We're gonna win.
I will also tell you like some great shit that was like great up in the times when y'all had the tripods watching everybody fucking practices, you cheating ass bastard. Pieces of shit.
Marley.
I forgot. Yeah, Juice. I forgot we had two haters on the other side.
Yeah,
Marley. It was gonna be like
Marley.
It was gonna be a nice chance to reminisce about childhood.
Marley. It's just me and you talking. You ready?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a nigga hate so much, but had a chance to redeem himself and still somehow find a way to fall short? But every time you mention, us playing them, all he can do is go to the first loss. He don't ever talk about the second L we gave him. He always go to the
the
first one.
second one, he had no excuses. It was just
Exactly. Oh, then we get to another nigga.
nah. He blamed the quarterback on
We
that
get
one.
to another
Don't bring me
nigga.
in
We own them. Like it is nothing he can say at all.
Don't bring me in.
I feel like we're part of the reason why his ass in LA now.
Oh my God, fuck y'all.
We
Shit.
seen him about to bust out of that damn jersey on the IG challenge. Now all of a sudden he on here trying to throw shit. Man, all right.
That was a great catch, man. That's
Man,
all it
Hey,
was.
that was a subliminal message.
Hey, Juice, hey, that's another great catch that happened Thursday, you know.
There you go.
So live.
1-yard line. That is Watson out in front. Steve to protect him as well. All the way for the touchdown.
That's gonna be the in the great
Start on the 7 points,
words,
motherfucker.
and in the
Continue
great
with the
words
show.
of his infomercial. In the great words of his infomercial, drink the little wine. Damn, as Ron Simmons would say. Yeah. Hey, but man, y'all niggas, boy, both of y'all some hating ass niggas, boy. I tell you.
I mean,
Man, fuck your team.
But for me, man,
Niggas.
me, like I said, this moment that's in baseball right now really brings up for me. But shit, I really, like I said, when I was younger in the 90s and shit, I was focused on whatever shit I was watching during that time. So like my recollection of like sports and like big events started like in the 2000s. And I remember my pops, I call my pops, my stepdad or whatever, he was a Raider fan, and it was the year they went against Tampa Bay. And me, just to be petty, I was like, I'm gonna root for the other team, Tampa Bay team, whatever, you know. And because, you know, it was their first time there and that they never had a chance to do this, whatever. I'm like, oh, they never gonna have another chance to do this. My pops team is pretty good. I'm like, they'll get back. So I'm rooting for them. They'll lose, winning the game.
Wait a second. Wasn't Jared Rice on that Raiders team?
Yeah, he was.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
If I was your pops, I'd whoop your ass after they got there.
I would whoop your ass.
I'd whoop your ass.
Like, you badass kid. I got something for you.
Just being petty. That's the moment that, with me and him. And then another moment for me was 2004. That was the Red Sox year when they broke the curse and like, you know, they was down to the Yankees. That also, it was just crazy though, because also it was the same year that the Patriots ended up winning one as well. So like that year was like it was just crazy. It was just a crazy like a crazy back to back for me or whatever experience, whatever. So like those like childhood memories I remember like that there's the moments where I was at, because for the Super Bowl for sure, like my church, we used to have like a Super Bowl party every year. You know, all the families would come together. We all laugh at the commercials, eat good and shit like that. So like different times like that, like how everybody was naming, just those, like it just felt like time stopped, world changed. It was great moments, man.
I mean, time didn't really have to stop too much to whoop one ass. It was practically easy.
Hey, yo, people do not group up like how in the fuck they used to back in the day.
No, they don't.
Like,
no, they don't.
Every motherfucking body was there. You
that.
know what I mean? Your fucking
We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to meet up at the Greens. We're gonna have to meet up either at the Green Snowball Stand or Raising Cane's. What y'all got? What y'all want?
First of all, it definitely ain't gonna be no nasty ass, plain ass Raising Cane's. I can promise you that.
Shit, we
how about this? How
How
about we all meet up at where Vaughn get his supplements from? Vaughn?
Hey, we got to go to the GMC?
Yeah, GNC. I mean, he a platinum member now.
Hey, yo, GMC? Okay.
Lies.
Remember.
They give that nigga the powder that tastes like Kool-Aid just so he can be like, familiar.
But guys, if we could, man, just move along, not to rush off on anybody.
All right. I'm gonna make, let's make this short and sweet, so we can get to the grand finale. But can I run a question by y'all right quick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you could only listen to 3 music artists for 1 year straight, who and why?
That's tough, bro. That shit really fucking tough. Is there any way I can do 3 R&B and 3 rap?
No, stop trying to change the damn question and give me the goddamn answer.
It was a question. All right. J. Cole gonna be my one. Kendrick Lamar. And because I love my R&B or whatever, so I'm gonna have to go with somebody that I know pretty much every fucking album. I'm going with Joe. That I can
treat her like a lady.
Go ahead and listen to. Like I can hear pretty much all of his. Like I know pretty much all of his fucking album. So yeah.
All right. Vaughn.
I'm going with Big Crit, number 1.
I hope you ain't talking about that last album, but yeah. All right.
Yeah, that one too.
I mean, listen, it ain't just an album. You can listen to all the music.
His whole discography.
Well,
but you only can listen from these artists and these artists only.
You
play everything except that last album.
Your unsophisticated palette for music. Number 2, I'm going with Maxwell.
Wow, boy. Typical light skin ass.
I love Maxwell's music. Yeah, his complexion.
Absolutely.
I love his music. He's my favorite R&B singer.
I bet he is.
He is.
You damn near look like him with that head.
Number 3. Shit. It's kind of a toss-up. Number 3, I'm gonna go with shit, Juice.
Me?
You gonna listen to the podcast for you?
You gonna listen to me?
Don't worry, baby.
I mean, it's not music.
Who you third?
Third option. Fuck it. I go with Kendrick. I couldn't. There's so many options. I go with Kendrick, I guess.
Okay. Marley.
Shit. I wasn't even thinking about R&B. I just thought it was like rap wise. But so basically, everybody said like my people's already. But shit, Big Crit, J. Cole, and then I was debating about either Kendrick or you said I gotta listen to this all year, so I need some hype moments. So when I just need to be hype or I'm in the gym or trying to run or some shit, I need some ignorant music. So I say the Migos. I listen to them. That'll be my 3.
Yeah, that Similac still on his breath, y'all.
I would get tired. I would get tired with how the fuck they rap.
In the kitchen when they cook it like it's pot pie.
Yeah, that's gonna be my workout music. I'll be good. I'll be all right.
They do have great workout music. I will say that.
I ain't think nobody would. No man, that's too easy. And simple. Cole. It seems like Cole on everybody's list. Cole, Tupac, and I mean, I gotta have some kind of R&B. I thought about it. I'm gonna go with MJ. I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson, but I thought about Usher. But I'm gonna go with MJ.
Shit. Usher got a great collection. I ain't gonna lie. He got a great body of fucking work.
I know. But I'm gonna go with MJ just, off the simple strength, man,
It's too hard to get over. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta have a classic.
In the middle. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't ruin a classic. Ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite song. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you got to be
if you're new to shut the hell up, goddamn. Listen.
I'm like a broken goddamn record.
If you're new to this platform,
all I was seeing in my head was a big black dancing bear that's over here.
I definitely dance too. I be getting in too.
He does pop rock. He does a Terry Crews impersonation. I haven't been around him in years, but I know he does a Terry Crews impersonation.
Baby, back.
Looking bigger than Terry Crews. You look like See His Love or whatever that nigga name that played
oh my
that played Big Worm.
Faison Love.
This man.
All right, now. I've been trying to be nice, but don't get me right. I'm already heading to fucking San Diego. Don't think that I won't go and hand you your Christmas present with the quick. I mean, your birthday present with the quickness. I'm gonna go on and help you out, fam. Happy
2 piece
birthday.
with the biscuit.
And quick. God damn it.
Well, if you're new to this platform, shame on you. If you're not, you know at the time it's only one man that can carry the element within you, Brother Marlis. Do the honor, man.
When my heart has been broken and I'm climbing the walls, I need a man who will make house calls. I need a love doctor.
Yeah, y'all. We back up in this thing, and you already know this is the Love Connection, and I am the Love Doctor. And I got my fellow players in the place to be players. How y'all doing on this Sunday evening?
Good, Lord, Doctor.
Doing
Good.
good.
All right. Well, since we are on the Love Connection, let's jump off up in this thing. Is y'all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
All right. Well, let's see what the Love Doctor got for us today. Let's start this off with this. What's more important? Potential or value? Y'all got the flow.
I mean, for me right now, it's absolutely value. I mean, I don't give a fuck about trying to build and do potential. I need to know what you got right now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what is it that will help me out up at this point in time of life? The potential. I'm really not into trying to groom a bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not up in the build a bear type of thing. So I really don't care about the groom a bitch type of method. Keep that to yourself. I already have the
one has
value.
spoken.
Already have.
Listen.
Come with the value, damn it.
Oh shit. Brother Marley, do you got something for this?
Shit. Yeah, I would be more on the here and now, which is I don't know about potential. Like I said, I agree with him. Secondary, like shit. Maybe, when I was out there and I was looking for a forever partner, maybe I would have took that time and wanted to do that. But yeah, where I'm at now, potential ain't gonna do nothing but just shit, have me farther in the red, further over my head in California. I ain't got time for that.
Okay, 2 gold diggers and 1 regular nigga. Vaughn?
Shit, man. I don't have a problem with potential. Depending on what it is that you're chasing. Or what you're trying to build for. Because, earlier on the show, we talked about double standards with women and men on certain issues. And, it's been plenty of women that will
take a chance on a man.
Some take a chance on a gentleman that
has
potential.
Hey, see, I'm proud of you. You think like me a little bit.
Yeah,
not all the time.
It's been a plethora of women that, hey, I see the potential in this man. I see his vision. I see his goal. I give him a chance. So, as a man, sometimes we can return that favor. So I don't mind dating potential, depending on what it is. Like, if it's, I know it's far-fetched and it seems like I'm a dream killer when I say this, with some realistic shit, some shit I know, like, hey, I see the talent in what you're trying to obtain. I see the work ethic in what you're trying to obtain. But motherfucker, you got a $5 million taste with a 2-cent work ethic. Hell no. I can't do nothing with you. I don't know how Gucci said that line. I'm not gonna botch it up. Just give Marley some old motherfucking laughing material.
Cannot coach with him. Can't
Can't do it.
There you go. That's summing up basically. I don't have a problem with potential. Like I said, if I see the work ethic and I see a plan to it and for it, I'm all for it. Because like I said, women throughout the history of time have given plenty good guys and some nutting ass niggas chance for potential. So hey,
this is the most naturally stupid ass answer I've ever heard in my
Hold
life.
on. You gold digging bitch. Hold on, cause now I'm finna add to it. See, that's your problem right there. You caught up in value. You ever thought about this? You ever thought about the woman with value might look at you and say, you ain't hitting no her goddamn standards.
Right,
But the
right, right.
woman with potential might be the one that see you in your totality before you even get to the final finish line. Now I get what you and Marley saying. It's true.
You
Don't
have
get me
enough
wrong.
time to just go
Hey,
on and
hey, but
build a
hold on,
bitch.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Who dictates your time? You or God?
Me.
Well, nah,
All right, then. Yeah, all right, nigga. Don't talk to me no more for the rest of it. Boy. Hey,
I
hey,
don't know about that,
hey,
brother.
Damn.
hey,
Hey, so
hey.
how long you gonna be down here with us, bro?
Yeah.
How long you gonna be
Please
on
let me
Earth?
know.
What you looking at?
Well, it just depends. You know what I mean?
God, it
Depends
has
if the
nothing to do
Rams
with
gonna win another
God.
Super
Exclude
Bowl or not.
Marley, Juice, and Vaughn. Cause this little ignorant nigga right here, this little
It
nigga right here.
depends
All I
if
would say, brother,
the Rams gonna win
I
the
wish
Super
you a
Bowl or
I
not.
fruitful
wish you
life and
well,
nothing
bro.
but great health.
I wish you well. Hey, nigga. Hey, all right. See, and this is something I want to enlighten our brothers on. You know, Vaughn I'm talking about hit it right up head on, you know what I'm saying, head on what I was trying to get to. It's that double standard shit. Women give, not all women, some women, good hearted, they give men chances because they see the potential in somebody. And yeah, we like to say, oh man, we in our 30s or we in our late 20s. We ain't got time. We ain't got time. We ain't got time. Man, what is we in a rush for? Listen to me. Listen to me. One, let me ask you this. You and Marley, would you rather have $1 million when you're 40, or would you rather have $1 million? No, I'm sorry. Or would you rather have $1 million and be broke tomorrow?
I'm not trying to even answer that. I just want to go ahead with what you was talking about, these chicks or whatever. These chicks only do that because they getting dick down good. They homeless
That ain't true.
sexuals is
That
what
ain't true.
my
That
nigga
ain't true. That ain't
Kenley would
always
say.
true,
They
bro.
getting dick
That is
down
not
good. They
always true,
doing all
bro.
this other
I
shit to
disagree.
where
I
they
disagree,
good or
Warren.
whatever.
I disagree.
Bro,
It ain't always. Listen, don't get me wrong. The freezer meat, hey, some niggas may be slinging that awesome.
and I can promise you, if it's a chick of value that's with a bomb ass nigga that got potential, it's only because of the dick.
No. But see, this is the thing. You already look how you saying that, a bomb ass nigga. Listen to what Vaughn said. You can't have a multi-million-dollar plan with a 2-cent work ethic. You know, so we ain't referring to the bomb ass niggas. See, that's where you got it misconstrued. I'm talking about the brother that's out here trying to get it. Okay, look, take me for example. I built, I ain't gonna say I built, we built this platform. So all of us showing potential. We don't know what this platform gonna do for us. This platform may be the gateway to you getting your own business. This platform may be the gateway to Marley starting his own thing. Vaughn, he might get an invite and end up being on ESPN. I might end up being a goddamn movie director or something like that. We don't know. It's the essence of the potential that we willing to put in the work ethic that go behind it. You see what I'm saying? We can't sit here and just say, oh man, I need a business. She already got this and this. Because them be the ones that do you the worst. Because they feel like I'm established, nigga, why you ain't up here? Or why you ain't this? Or why you ain't that? I want, see, Lord forgive me. Forgive my wordplay. I want a bitch. Yes, I said bitch. Don't mean that in a bad way. I want a bitch to where, she, you know what I'm saying? She hold potential in a lot of areas, and I see the greatness in her. She ain't got to necessarily have it all right now, because we ain't got it all right now. It's funny how we saying we want this, we want that. We ain't even got that. So how we gonna ask
So
them something
how
that we ain't
long
even
are you
did?
waiting then?
How long I'm waiting?
Yo, good guy. Yeah. How
Bro,
long?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Is this damn potential
Hold
gonna
on.
turn
Let me
into
answer.
just a damn dream?
Let me answer it. Depending on our relationship and our respect, far as like, okay, she understand that I'm in it for her. I'm not gonna give her a timetable on it, because it's been plenty of success stories where you hear people say, I didn't get successful until late in my 30s or in my 40s. So I'm not God, one. I can't predict when it's gonna pop off. But if I love them, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Love trumps all. So you telling me if the person that God made for you, your soulmate, If they didn't have their shit together right when one wanted them to have their shit together, you just say fuck them.
Yeah.
Man, you gonna live a miserable ass life, boy.
We already covered
And,
that.
First of all, we done talked about this just because off of life or whatever. When you spend so much time worrying about other people or whatever, when you spend your life, all of your years about caring about other people's sakes and worrying about other people and what they want and how they is and all this other shit, making sure that they good. Whenever you start to realize about what makes you tick and what you want and what makes you happy or whatever, you understand the shit that you want and the shit that you don't. It's very simple. It ain't about the potential. It ain't about what could be. It ain't about what should be. Up at this point in time in my life, I don't need what should, could, or possibly would. God damn it,
let
I
me ask
need
you
it
something.
now.
Let me ask you
Huh?
something. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is life peaches and cream, or is it like a roller coaster?
Well, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know
Okay,
what the
well,
fuck you're gonna
Forrest,
get.
well, bubble gum Forrest. It's like a roller coaster. You have your peaks, your valleys, your ups, your downs, right?
Uh-huh.
Just because you own right now, don't mean you're gonna be in them same standings tomorrow or
Absolutely.
next week.
Absolutely.
So how can you sit here and say potential don't matter, G?
Because potential is nothing without making it happen.
That's
Honestly.
true. That's I agree. But the thing of it is, don't judge. We shouldn't judge nobody regardless, but don't judge nobody based off where they may be at right now. Come, that might be the one that's for you.
Bro, don't act like you don't know people that every time you see them, they got a grandmaster scheme. Next time you see them, they got another
Listen to
grandmaster
what
scheme.
Vaughn said.
Every time you see them, they got another grandmaster scheme.
Listen to what Vaughn said. He said it perfectly. Within reasonable reason. If you ain't out here with no outlandish shit and being realistic with whatever tools and blessings that God puts upon you that you good at or you have a desire for and a passion for, hey, you're worth the risk. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, let's be real. Hold on. At the end of the day, let's be real. Certain men ain't dating women because of what they do for a living. Certain men dating, we don't even give a fuck about that.
It's the physical stimulation. A lot of them is visual.
Huh?
We also sometimes be they fucking downfall, right?
Correct. All right. Some of them. But then let's hold on. I saw a comedian say this. He say a man has to bring more value to the table than a woman, because with men we don't necessarily care about what they do. I mean, we care about one thing: how they look. And that's probably about it, how they look and how they act. With women, what's the first thing a woman asks when what you do for a living? What you do, not how you look, what you do. We could tell somebody, hey, she work at a grocery store. Like, oh, okay. Or hey, she drive a bus. Or hey, she do this, she do that. We look at it like, okay, it don't matter. She making an honest living. I feel you, your preference. You're not saying nothing wrong because that's your personal preference.
Right.
I just know one, let me tell you something. And I wouldn't tell you this if I ain't had love for you, my nigga. Bro, your heart too good, bro. To
that's
let
the problem.
Bro, hold on. Let me get this off because you need to hear this. Bro, you done been through a lot. Nigga, I ain't got to put it out here. Nigga, I know you, you know me. You done been through a lot, bro. Hey, man, don't start. You done been through a lot out here. But, bro, your heart too good, bro, to let a wonderful blessing that God may have in store for you be sidetracked due to what you making somebody that's going to change your life suffer for what somebody in your past did on some bullshit. Don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that, bro. Cause when you meet the one, all that shit you said, it ain't gonna matter, bro. You're gonna be like, man, I'm down for her. You see what I'm saying? You down for her. Whether she at a fucking gas station working or whether she's a fucking doctor, it don't matter, bro. Cause you're not with her because of what she can do for you. You with her because for one, she chose you, my nigga.
All right, I feel everybody, man. I just have to say, Vavon, would you take the potential of some more liquor right now, or some actual liquor? Which one are you? Which
Oh my
one?
God! Yeah, we're going to the next question. Next
Go on,
question.
Nick. What the fuck you talking about?
Next
Boy?
question.
Hold on. Would you take the potential of her letting you eat her ass, or a person that
Oh
will
my
let
God!
you eat
Hey,
the
next
ass right
question.
now?
Next question. Next
God damn it.
question.
Man,
These two assholes. Just
God.
leave it to yin and yang to fuck it up.
I don't know. That last question, man, that's a chin roll. Move on.
What the fuck? Yo. You tripping?
Yeah.
All right. But that's real talk, my nigga. I know how you feel, bro. I know where that's coming from. Just don't let don't let your blessing suffer because of something in your past, G. That's all I'm saying.
It's the hard knock life, boy.
Hey,
You know.
man, go on to the next question, man.
Let's see. Let me, well, this goes into, kind of cool into the next question from my previous one. What advice would you give an 18-year-old single young man that's looking to get into today's dating market? What advice would you give him? Y'all got the flow.
What age is he?
He's 18. He's getting into today's
Oh man.
single market.
Shit. Don't have
Can't
your
go off like
expectations.
it's 1999, huh?
I was gonna say don't have your expectations too high, because if I'm not mistaken, he's 18, so his brain is just now getting fully developed. If I'm not mistaken, right?
I say the same thing about you now. Go ahead. Yeah.
Man, fuck you. Fuck you. God damn, I'm trying to be serious here.
Okay, here you go.
I got a bag. He needs some milk.
Like, this young adolescent mind is just now fully developing, right?
That's true.
That's true. Okay. So he needs to go into this world understanding that I'm not saying that don't suspect your partner of, not living up to standards, but right now, the main focus at 18, the main focus you need to work on is finding what your passion is, what you want to do, and what's your purpose. Because from 18 to probably as early as you can recollect memories and actually start remembering stuff, you probably been thinking, man, I want to do this. I want to do that. Oh, I want to be this when I get older. Oh, I want to do this when I get older. Okay, you've had all these thoughts and dreams. What's the plan to obtain the one that you want to do? Are the multiple ones you want to do?
Absolutely.
Because it don't mean shit. You can get with the greatest person in the world. If you're not fulfilled in oneself, you're not going to be the best person for that other individual.
Talk that shit.
You got to figure out what you want to do, what's your purpose. And once you feel completed with yourself, then go find your soulmate. I'm not telling you to go out here and reenact Sodom and Gomorrah, but I understand that's part of the trials and tribulations. Figuring out what your preferences. You figure out your preferences from setbacks. Hey, I've been through this. I've been through that. Well, I don't want to put up with that. I've had this. I've had that. I've been milked. I don't got nothing against it. It's pretty cool.
What?
So,
Wait. I was gonna give you credit and say, boy, you young, boy, this your best push, and then you had to go and fuck it up.
He did it again, fellas.
Every time. I be like, hey, I'm gonna give him credit, and you fuck it up every time.
I'm just saying, bro, like, you figure that
You didn't have to say it. I know that's the name of the show, but you didn't have to say it.
Do it. Yeah, we know the name of the damn show.
I remember, being a 20-year-old man in treasure hunt, one of my coworkers, and I eat ass. Man, hell, I never do no shit like that. I know I eat pussy, but man, you wild, my boy. To each his own. 1 year later, hey, bro.
Marley, did he just do one of your drops?
Yeah, I know, right?
The fuck, SpongeBob?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you live long enough, it'll happen to you.
That's bullshit. With that logic, that's bullshit. Oh, man, you was doing so good, bro.
To the young 18-year-old out there, man, focus on you. Figure out who you want to be for the person that you want to be in the future. That's it.
This nigga here.
This nigga, boy, you took the words out of my mouth every time. Marley, one.
I'm gonna probably be, I don't know. For me, I would say he was hitting in the right spot before he just went off the rails as usual. Right now, it's patenting. He do it so much. It is his normal trademark.
That's just a part of the nigga charm.
Yeah, but for me, he just Hey,
Yo, why do I picture Marley looking like Jeffrey doing it?
focus on the bag, bro, man. Hey, establish yourself. Live in a couple different situations. 18 shit. You right now you flipping burgers or whatever little job you can get right now on your hands. But continue to grow, invest, man, and like I said, save and like I said, work on yourself. Like Juan was saying at first, work on yourself, get your bag, and have fun. But I wouldn't commit to anything right now. Shit, get you secured all the way pocket and set up to where you want to be at. Then do that because then now you at that point where you ready for that. You prepared for it financially, prepared for becoming one with another person and bringing it into your life instead of y'all both struggling and trying to become to get to a place. You already there, you already established, you already good right now. So that would be my advice. Leave the relationships where they at, have fun and grab that bag.
Don't have too much fun. You might almost get 3 girls pregnant. Anyway, one.
Jesus.
Brother One might be busy.
Oh shit. I was over here talking and my shit was on me. But I would just say enjoy yourself. Understand that everything ain't gonna happen as you would probably want it to be, but understand that it's a process. Like everything happens for a reason. So and enjoy every process, even if it's bad or good, and enjoy it. And also, if possible, get the fuck up out of the country to understand what it is out here up in the world. Like there is a lot more other things out here up in the world than what you're accustomed to. So
absolutely
do that and understand that 9 times out of 10 up in this generation up in this world, shit, you're gonna be a part of a lot of relationships. Like you're gonna have a lot of trying to date or whatever. Just take all of the positives of everything or whatever and have it to where you can understand what kind of shit that you want up in a relationship and what you don't want up in relationships. And the like point blank, the main thing is to fucking enjoy yourself. Have a fucking good time while doing it.
In other words, Brother Warren saying, don't be a nigga with some potential. Don't go get no bitch with no potential. Make sure that bitch got something to show for it. Don't make no damn
I ain't just want to put it out there, but since
don't
you
make
said
no
it,
damn sense. Don't make no damn sense.
I mean, but since you said it.
Honestly, the best advice I would give them, I wouldn't necessarily be in a relationship. If you're looking at to go out there in the dating world, I know this is gonna sound kind of fucked up, fellas, and especially coming from me, but bro, you might want to slow your roll and take your time because it seems like with social media, everything moves too goddamn fast.
Mm-hmm.
You got women out here, they getting flown. You might think you meeting a nice, wholesome girl, and she done got flew out by 4, 5 different niggas.
Absolutely.
So I wouldn't necessarily put my stock and trust into none of this dating market shit. I would just wait until a genuine situation come by, and you'll know it because you'll feel it deep within. I'm not gonna say that by you focusing on your purpose, it's gonna automatically play a part into how your love life is going to go. No, your career is your career. Your love life is separate from that. I'm just gonna be honest. I know a lot of people say, well, don't focus on this, you just go to school and do this. That's the right advice when you're not trying to be involved in it. But if you are of a certain age and you are trying to be involved in the dating world, my best advice at 18, what are you at 18, what are you really going to say that you're ready to commit to? Because at 18, nobody's ready to commit to anything. You barely know what you want to eat on a day-to-day basis. So come on now. So I would just say, find a passion, find something, a hobby or something that you love, and you just, you pursue that shit. Because in the process of pursuing it, there's no telling, who you will meet along the way and who will have a spark and an impact on your life, and find somebody with common interests like you. They don't have to have exactly everything pinpoint exactly like you, but common interests do kind of help you weigh your odds a lot better. You know. That was some good answers, y'all. Vaughn, you know, you tried. Let's see. What's the next one? Oh, y'all ready for the final one?
Oh yeah.
Here it is. Um, Women who can't handle rejection. Do y'all agree with this? First off, women who can't handle rejection carry toxic energy. Y'all got the
Absolutely. I think absolutely. Just my 2 cents. I've seen it for myself. Like prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example. um, it's a former coworker, and she shall remain nameless for obvious reasons. She's a very, assuming she still is, a very attractive young lady at the time, and one could take she's just a friendly individual. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the young lady deep in detail, but a lot of guys at work, prone is everybody. We all like attractive things, men and female. I think she fed off attention, so she was used to just getting it wherever she went. And me being that time, I had a lot going on in my life. I'm trying to car, help my mom pay bills. Like, don't get me wrong, my sexual innuendo, my sexual lust is at its peak at that time. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's other shit controlling my thought process than just pussy.
ass.
That too.
Oh, my bad.
And she didn't hit on me in part say, but it's like every time we would work in groups or do something, it's like we would have small conversation, but it's like she would kept, trying to engage, drag it out longer. It's kind of funny because one had a topic last couple of weeks, and one was saying like, I always had to talk, especially in a place of business. We came this motherfucker to work, make money, go home. I'm not being rude. I'm being cordial. I'm speaking to you, but it's like you're not used to that because you're used to men kind of drooling over you,
Right?
boosting your ego. Like I hate seeing that, and it's not me, not insecurity speaking. When I'm about to say this, fellas, these women know how attractive they are. Like, don't look. She own a fucking mirror. She got some form of social media. If she posts a video of she's in a beautiful outfit or on her best, because we're not always on our best. I don't care who you are. She sees the goddamn reaction comments in the DM drops in her goddamn social media. She's not fucking dumb. Miss me with that shit. Stop boosting her ego as much as these niggas on her social media. Stop it. You can admire her. You can tell she's beautiful, but man, stop bending over backwards every goddamn time just off a goddamn whim because she smiled at you.
Tender dick ass niggas.
Goddamn. Stop it. But it's like she would just keep engaging week in, week out. And when she finally said, "You must don't like me, huh?" And I politely replied, I said, "First off, I have nothing against you. I know you deep in detail not to like you. I'm just doing my job. It's just the fact that you're so used to the male species feeding your ego." She said, "Excuse me, I'm just telling you the truth. Like, you're an attractive woman. That don't mean I have to grovel and stare you down every fucking second, every minute while we on the clock." So that's just a fun fact, man. A little story time for me, man. Just like, you can admire someone's beauty, you can admire someone's grace, but man, don't stop boosting everybody's ego, man. Stop boosting everybody's ego, especially these women, these attractive women. They hear that shit enough throughout the day. So that's just my 2 cents.
I agree. I mean,
Shit, what was the question again?
Jesus.
are you listening?
All right. Yes, absolutely, because they are toxic. I was just trying to hear it one more time, but every time I ask or whatever, just to make sure motherfuckers act like it's trying to pull motherfucking teeth from motherfuckers. But
first off, let's get something understood, motherfucker. If you heard it the first time, why would your old ass be having to ask it like you got amnesia
I just
again?
had to hear him go through his long-winded shit about a chick at a store.
Well, hold on, motherfucker, I got it. Do you agree? Women who can't handle rejection. Women who can't handle rejection carry toxic energy.
Shit. Damn.
Oh, grumpy motherfucker.
Just like a Patriots motherfucker. But
Hey man, hey, don't start. Hey,
absolutely, man. We as humans have egos, absolutely. So
mhm.
people know that they are beautiful. People know that, yeah, like they that is easy to persuade people to do this or do that or whatever. So just having a person to where you just go and reject them or whatever, they ain't accustomed to that because they always had everything handed to them all their life because of how they are or how they look and shit like that. So yeah, absolutely. That's toxic shit. Absolutely.
Okay, brother Marley.
Oh shit. I would say we just going off looks. I don't know if it's always toxic, but yeah, for those who like how Vaughn was saying that example, yeah, that was full on toxic. Like, but I would say sometimes borderline just also insecurities. Like shit, be very insecure, and you know, if something like you said, everybody always worshiping this person in the ground, and then that one person don't, you know, that insecurity kicked in if something I fell off for or something like that. Because just like you said, that we focus on looks. Women, some women, whatever they've been beating their head that that's all that they are their looks or whatever. So like, I mean, shit, it's billion dollars, almost $100 billion businesses out here offer beauty products and skin products because of people take it so like value that so much. So yeah, man, I wouldn't say it's always toxic, but yeah, there's those out there.
I believe it's toxic because I've seen situations where, and it's crazy because as men, we are, even if we used to it, we have to get like tortured with rejection. Am I lying? You know, like we gonna experience some form of fucked up rejection in our lifetime, and nobody warns us about it. It just happens, and then we just gotta shake it off, right?
Mhm.
Now with women, I've seen situations where if a guy rejects them, then it's like, oh, something got to be wrong. Oh, he must be gay, or oh, he something like literally got to be wrong with the guy. And it's like, why? Like because my preference may not be you. That's not even in a disrespectful manner. I mean, I've seen women to where if they don't want you speaking to them if you ain't somebody that they actually consider of preference, you know? So, I mean, it's got to have some kind of toxic energy to it because anytime you can't handle somebody, being respectful towards you and just saying, I just think, you're a friend or you just cool, go insult, then yeah, that's some toxic shit. And it's all securities, like Marley said, because it's just like that doesn't warrant it an insult because of a preference. Because if that's the case, we should be able to sling them back at y'all for who y'all like and what y'all prefer. So I absolutely agree with the whole toxic energy. And that concludes the love connection. We've had some very decent answers, some tip of the iceberg, almost legendary answers, but didn't fall short. But hey, we're getting better. Mm. We move to the final segue of the show. Vaughn, put the goddamn beer down or wine, whatever the fuck.
I'm done with him.
Um, we move to the end of the show. Get it off your chest. I don't know if anybody gonna have anything to say, but I just would like to say, like, share, comment, and subscribe to all platforms. And thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with us for as long as y'all have. And I know I say this all the time. We got some big shit coming, but I mean, we really do. Y'all just bear with us. We trying to just get scheduled and situated. Y'all got the flow.
Second that, just also just the last nugget, just download that shit, whatever platform you're on, because that's where the buck's at, or the coins, whatever. But just download for sure, man. You know, you can listen to it later or shit. It's helping people out, continue to help us continue to grow, so we can do more in the span. And other than that, I was just gonna say a bunch of weird shit that's in the news this week. Been crazy. One story or whatever, that made me think of Juice, because I don't know how we was talking about teachers one time, and he was talking about he would have just paid some other students to jump this kid or whatever to that way and solve that issue instead of him having to fight the kid himself. Well, you know, shit happened in real life. Substitute teacher is arrested for paying middle school students $5 to jump their classmate.
Small woman. Small woman.
No, she not, because now
Small
she
woman. She just got caught. She just got caught. That's it. That's the only mishap. But she had the right idea.
No, obviously she didn't. If you go into jail, that's not the right idea.
Listen. I said she just got caught. That's the other. She just had the wrong result. If she'd have had, some more solid ass niggas, she wouldn't have got caught.
No. That's not how you supposed to look at that. That was just wrong all over.
Ladies and gentlemen, disregard what Marley's saying, man. Hey, pay somebody to whoop their ass.
No.
If you can't put feet and hands on them, hey, somebody will.
No.
This message has been brought to you by I'm Just Saying 48. Go ahead.
This is not a group message. That's a solo message by his damn self. Then also, Fred, football this week, last week, freaking Matt Ryan got over the 60,000 yards mark, and they collected the ball, and everybody thought it was funny of what number ball it had on there. It had 283, and everybody that knows anything about like freaking that Super Bowl that he played in get the Patriots, the 28 to 3, and for this to be in the Hall of Fame thing with his name on it, people just thought it was fucking hilarious that's of all the balls, that's the one that they collected, and that it's enshrined with his name on it. So that shit just gonna continue to roll around with that joke. Then freaking also in the news, I thought this was crazy. Have y'all heard about the shit everybody thought like in Chicago was gonna be like a purge law type shit?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing more fact checks on that. That's why we really need to stop getting our news from like TikTok and all these other dumb motherfuckers, because they was making it seem like in the law from the dude who was reading it, it was like there's one day or out a year they're gonna release all the prisoners from the jails in Illinois, and that's not what it was. It was simply just a bail's bondsman thing. Like, so people who's up for charges or whatever, they no longer have to pay bonds or whatever, or pay to get released or whatever, until they trial. So like it's like a temporary release before court. So like not this
It depends on the judge though, right?
Yeah, the judge don't have to allow it. Yeah, the judge can veto it or whatever. So, but that's all it was, that these people don't have.
I hope ain't nobody planning on going to jail.
People don't have to pay these bonds, because some people, they be putting these $1 million or so like extremely bonds on people. So they taking that out. But how the people was making it sound was like shit. They were just gonna release all prisoners and it was gonna go ravage on this day. That is not true, my people. I'll send Vaughn the link, so y'all, if y'all need to, y'all can look at the link, put it onto the page so y'all can actually get informed. Because people out here thinking we finna go full purge life. Like they had me for a moment, but that's not. That's why you fact check, ladies and gentlemen. Got to fact check. And then after that, just one last one was just fucking, I thought this was real weird. Now this is a weird story. Freaking teenage girl who kills her rapist is now ordered to pay $150,000 to the family to cover the death or whatever, even though it was in self-defense. I felt like that was just totally uncalled for. That's really dumb. And like Like I said, this is a sad story, man. This crazy shit that to be going out here week, man.
But
That's about it, man. This is crazy.
But Mark, if I can add on that story, a GoFundMe page was started for the young lady, and they did raise the amount and plus more. I believe it was almost 300,000. But yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off.
Oh yeah.
Marley, you
No,
thought with that purge, you thought one was gonna come whoop your ass.
nah, he wasn't gonna catch me in Chicago. If I was, I'd never let him know. I just walk. I'm walking on Chicago streets. I just see like Lay's bags all scattered around. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, babe, I'm gonna have to meet you at the house. I gotta go. Save yourself.
Damn. Anything else, anybody?
I just want to speak on the whole Brett Favre, not the hijack. I know it's supposed to be a question. I apologize, but I didn't know how long we may took on that topic. But yeah, just speaking on the whole Brett Favre welfare thing. If you're a resident of Mississippi, you've been hearing rumblings about this like almost late last year, and so it's no surprise. This is a surprise that it took this long to finally hit the news outlets and the media outlets. And you know, I go so long with this story, man. Just the whole systematic, you know, everything, just the judicial system in Mississippi to everything, man. Just, but it'd be a waste of breath because this is the foundation that's been laid. When you look like him, when you have the resources that he has, when you have the money that he has, you can get away with shit like this.
Or the connections, because shit, the governor was just
Governor?
just serving it up on the platter for my nigga.
Oh yeah, the governor. Your governor Tate was just handing it to him like anything that you can have, whatever you like.
Have anything you like, and you know the city of Jackson water system, if I'm not mistaken, is just now getting
that for 2 years, and this nigga got to build a volleyball court.
And this bitch getting a fucking volleyball court. Man, you know what? You know what his punishment should be? Somebody named Big Dick John should fuck his goddamn daughter. That's what they do. You know, to be a black
and guys, the irony of it, because you know, I drive by that motherfucker on my way to work and to the house every day, at least 5 days a week. And the irony that, you know, and don't get me wrong, the girls volleyball team needed a new facility. They needed their own facility. I will not disagree. Their facility was bad, but it didn't deserve to be, you know, stolen
from the welfare, damn it.
Of welfare, of people that actually need it.
Right.
No.
They got some black girls on there?
Yeah, yes, Juice. They have black girls on there. Yes.
Oh my bad.
Oh my God.
Damn, man, ain't been home in a while. Let a nigga dream a little.
But the irony of, you know, some people saying the main reason that he played a hand in getting this facility built, and especially for his daughter at the time, who was on the team, was because, you know, some people from the physical plant or workers of the campus, you know, landscape crew come in, you know, watch the girl practice. Some people just killing time. Some people maybe being, you know, perverted. But the irony of a guy that's had, you know, rumors of sexual harassment.
Perverted. That's what I was going to say. Shit, don't get no worse than him.
You know, allegations that came to light, especially with the Jets organization. The irony, the fucking irony of this guy having that to be one of the main reasons helping this facility get built, so guys won't be drooling over his daughter. The irony. Not sending dick pics. Not coming up and hitting on, just looking at him.
See, here's the thing, Vaughn the villain. I told you that motherfucker wasn't shit when we was at the Hall of Fame. Motherfucker was never gonna be shit. I told him, boy, you was a straight redneck bitch, boy.
You're not seeing none of his former teammates, associates come out to defend him, because, like, you know, Shannon said on Undisputed.
How can you? He's a piece of shit. He need to be in jail. His fucking family owns
Tate
a fucking
Reed,
meth
Phil
lab.
Bryant, the goddamn former president of the university. Yeah, motherfucker, your ass, hard ass got on down, motherfucker. Goddamn, all the superintendents, all the people that handle the fundraising, the beneficiaries, all the people that oversee this bullshit, your ass need to be in jail. Because goddamn it, if it was my black, you know what? I'm be quiet. I need to be quiet. I need to
get. If I was the pro athlete and you needed, you know, some name, you know, built up, you know, I'd do that. I wouldn't do it with no welfare money, you know.
And
I'd do it with a stimulus check, a big one. But go ahead.
If I could, Just off of Mississippi being one of the poorest states, bro.
Depot.
That's some
One of
sick.
Yeah.
That's some sick shit, bro. Like
And you
why would
$100
you take
million man?
from people that really don't got it like that, which is also the type of shit that I also talk about from the previous shit, the economic system. People don't understand, like people always be confused, like why this happening to me and all. It's doing exactly what it's designed to fucking do. Help out the rich to be richer and bullshit the poor to be poor. Like it's doing this exact job. All of this shit is not meant for us, even though they have it to where, yeah, it's supposed to help out the middle class and the lower class and all this shit. But no, man, it makes the richer to stay rich, God damn it.
And,
you know?
And guys, we are from the SIP. To the viewers that I don't know, we are from the SIP, right?
Right.
Historically, what color is Mississippi when it comes to politics?
White.
White.
I'm talking about Democratic Party. It's red, right? It's a red state. Republican.
Oh,
right?
I thought you were just talking about the motherfuckers in there running the bitch.
Some people say that goes hand in hand. Not all Republicans are white, but here we go. You hear Republicans say, you know, Democrats this, liberals that. Democrats this, liberals that. The poorest state has traditionally been Republican from years and years out. And all you voting is Republicans if your representatives in your house and your mayors, your governors. I mean, let that fucking sink in. Not saying Democrats are angels or anything, but if you only voting for one party and your state is in the same trajectory it was years and years on, why are you putting other party name in your mouth?
Nah, man, I think shit, not even just parties. It's I think because the dude that was giving the money, I think they said he's former governor. He's not still in charge right now, but I think that nigga,
right, yeah.
I think that nigga just being full fanboy shit. Like he was just for some reason he was riding Brett Favre nuts real hard, and I'm like you said, instead of taking from welfare money and shit like that. And then the thing was, the reason why this all got brought up was because how they had it finessed it was that he was gonna do some he was supposed to be doing like some speeches for this, and he didn't even have the audacity to show up for them bitches.
What the fuck is he gonna say when he get there?
And then so to me, like I'm like,
don't do
that's
drugs.
crazy. You could
unless my sister gave it to you.
Juicy damn. You could have did a fucking fundraiser, bro, and different ways to do it if you didn't want to just do
Marlon
off your money or whatever.
Marlon, he could have just did a fucking Wrangler's fucking pants commercial and made $5 million and gave the shit to him. That simple. Nigga worth $100 million.
Okay, I mean shit.
I mean, rich people do a lot of that. You know, that's the same way with owners. They put it on the cities to build the stadiums themselves because, hey, why use my money when I can finesse these other people out of money? Hey, that's
absolutely.
Man, I got a problem for this whole solution. Where the fuck is Johnny Dupree?
Somewhere being reckless. That's what you.
Where is Johnny Dupree? Somebody get Ja Rule on the phone, man.
Oh my god.
And on that note,
oh yeah, he would have told him no. He said he would have been like, "Nigga, please."
Where's Wesley? The taxes. On that note, we're gonna get up out of here. It's been another legendary one, fellas. I enjoyed this. You know, to the viewers out there, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for riding with us. Gorilla Pimpin', we shall see you in November.
Yep. Prayers up for T1 and Puerto Rico. I know they finna get T1 already got hit by a massive earthquake and got tsunami warnings, and then Puerto Rico getting prepared for a hurricane. It's that time of the season. So
absolutely, you're right. So prayers up to, you know, everyone out there. You know, we hope and pray that, you know, nobody gets hurt. You know, that's a scary feeling to know that you can't run from something that's inevitable every year. I mean, hell, I kind of get a little gist of it every now and then, but, you know, by the graces of God, you know, we still here.
Yeah, one of them found their way over here. I'm like, I thought I was done with that shit. And I ain't even know hurricanes came from the West Coast.
Martha, let me tell you something that one of our panelmates don't realize. God got a funny sense of humor. But on that note, I'm gonna leave it with this. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. We are the fam. I'm just saying 48. And until next time.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay, I was
Deuces.
waiting for him to finish. Like, damn, he gonna finish. Oh, herpes do last now. I don't know firsthand, but herpes do last now.